And we are live. Welcome back to another hangout there or whatever with the Rassling Queen. And
Hello.
hello, welcome to the show there. Today we're going to be talking about surprise, surprise, wrestling, wrestling. And what's 4 weeks away? WrestleMania 32, I believe. Yeah, 32. And they want to get 100,000 people in there. And well, things,
That's
call me pessimistic, but things don't look too good for the show, in my opinion. What do you think, Rassling Queen?
no. No. I think honestly the only biggest match that's probably gonna be most entertaining is seeing the game wrestle.
The
That's for
game.
me my opinion.
You know he's going to lose, though, right?
I know. It sucks, but you know what? I get to see the game live in action again. So he's the
True
game.
that.
Come on, King of Kings. Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about that build up, though. That build up where. Well, okay, so the three matches they're sort of trumpeting as their triple main event, since they have triple main events every year now, is Brock Lesnar versus Dane Ambrose, Captain Quirky. We've got Triple H and Roman Reigns, believe that. And we got the most random match I have ever heard of: The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon in the Hell in the Cell.
Oh my god.
That's just like the most random shit. But hey, the match will be good. So,
Yes.
so what's with like not having these guys on the show, or having like 3 out of 6 of the main eventers not on the show? It makes no sense to me. Like, and we've also got this other random show called Roadblock, which is on tomorrow, and no, the day after tomorrow. So Sunday for you. Sunday if you're in North America or England. So yeah, we got Roadblock. So they're doing a match, and they don't interact at all. Because it looked like they were going to build for Brock Lesnar, Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, judging from the Royal Rumble, but they changed their mind, and I'm glad they changed their mind because the Wyatts don't win anything. So how could I possibly expect them to beat the guy who conquered the streak? I can't. But if they do a good enough job with the build-up with Dane Ambrose, then maybe there's something there. But thus far, there's really been nothing. There's more, but having said that, there's been more build than last year, right? Like more interaction, except for Taker's part. He just comes out and goes, looks at the sign, and then goes, blood, hands, yours, and leaves, and it's kind of weird, you know, because they're not really interacting, and I don't really get like who's the face and who's the heel. Do you really believe, Rassling Queen, that if Shane McMahon took control of Monday Night Raw on the in the storyline, you really believe that this company would really improve?
No.
Because
I
I've
don't
seen,
really believe so at all.
well, I've seen people saying, "Oh, it's the end of the PG era there, Taz," but how could it be the end of the PG? The PG era is going strong. It's going strong, and it's picking
Well,
up
I
steam.
did hear about a brand split.
Oh my, yeah,
No.
I had a, yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. No, I honestly, they don't need another brand split. They don't have a strong roster like they did back when they had the original brand split. It's not
Yes,
strong. A lot of them are injured or whatever, and just the roster now from back then, it sucks completely.
it,
Completely sucks.
yeah,
And
I had this. Yeah, you're right. I agree. Carry on.
I'm not, if they were to do a brand split, I just don't see no point in it. Like nobody, if I'm sorry, but nobody watches SmackDown anymore. I haven't watched SmackDown for years, and I still, And I don't have interest into it. Because honestly, all it is a replay of Raw
Yeah,
and has shitty jobber matches that
most of
nobody really
it's
pays attention to.
yeah squash matches, and people like you know it's mainly just let's relive what happened on Raw there, and then we'll have a rematch, and then more squash matches, and then maybe a boring promo, and yeah. The SmackDown sucks. I haven't watched it since 2012. It's like what, nearly 4 years I haven't watched SmackDown. And
It's
like I said,
garbage.
I agree with you 100%. It's garbage there, but like they don't have a strong enough roster to split the brands again. You're talking about when they split the. Let's talk about when they split the roster. Let's digress from WrestleMania for a moment. WWF split the roster, and the storyline was Ric Flair had bought Shane and Stephanie's stock in the WWF, and he was 50% owner, co-owner with Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon took control of SmackDown while Ric Flair took control of Raw. All of it was to stop them feuding. Okay, and the number one pick was The Rock. This number two pick was The Undertaker. Number three pick was Hulk Hogan. Number three was Stone Cold Steve. No, four. Sorry, Steve Austin. Then you had the NWO, and you had Kane and Rob Van Dam and Diamond Dallas Page, and onwards and onwards and onwards it went. And a stacked tag team roster. You're telling me that today somehow like we should split the brands, and that would mean we'd split the title again, and people like Dolph Ziggler would become world champion?
That's utterly disgusting.
It makes no sense. It's going backwards in time. That brand split went on, it should have ended in like 2009. It was well and truly over and dead. Like long ago. Like some guys who got the world title and had world title matches at WrestleMania on the middle of the card, like Swagger and Del Rio. What fucking business did either of them have? Like at that point, like no, but these guys are jobbers, but they got the world heavyweight championship, and it's really sad because a lot of these guys who are jobbers really shouldn't be jobbers. But according to Road Dogg, wins and losses don't matter. So to him, I would say, then why did John Cena spend 10 years winning? Because it matters. Of course, it matters. Why even have a feud? Why have a match? So the brand split is just an idiotic idea, in my opinion. And obviously, you don't agree with it either.
I don't. I really don't. At all.
I'm going to post the Hangout link in the comments section. So if anyone watching wants to join, they can.
Yeah, come on, people. Let's have some fun.
Talking about wrestling. Talking about WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania season there. It's exciting. It's exciting. Well, it's meant to be exciting, but it hasn't really. It hasn't been exciting for years. This is a problem. Like the last few years, it's just been like, I mean, we're like, what kind of like? When was the last time they really built something up for WrestleMania? Like Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I mean, they looked at each other. Like, let's go back to the year before. Daniel Bryan. Okay, yeah, no, that was a storyline. I'll give them credit for Daniel Bryan. Fair enough, but that was dragged out from August all the way to WrestleMania. Bit too long of a storyline. Like the guy won the title like 3 times, I think, and then he ended up at the end of it just getting injured. So therefore, they were better off going with Daniel Bryan's push if they were going to do it way back at SummerSlam or Night of Champions, whatever it was, and then they would have found out if the guy was a draw, but they never went with it in time. And now he's got a broken neck. And some of his fans still think he should be wrestling, which is crazy. Like, don't you guys care about the fact that he can't feel, he loses feelings in his arms? He had a seizure in his last match. Like, don't you care about him at all? You want him to go to UFC and have a real fight? Are you crazy?
That right there, like, hearing about that, like, are you stupid? Like,
Yes.
the poor man can't wrestle anymore. and you're having, oh, you should go to UFC. Okay, UFC to WWE are two totally different things. UFC is real. Like he would die. He just die. I'm like, are you pretty much wishing him a death wish?
He has a broken neck.
Exactly. Like the people who come up with this shit are stupid and just are delusional and are just
Yeah, and
psychos.
there's so many of them. There's so many of them out there. Like the fan base has really changed a lot over time. And the sort of wrestler that comes into the company's changed a lot. You know, as you know, and as anyone who was subscribed to me on my old channel knows, I dislike John Cena a lot. I've disliked John Cena for fucking years. I really, really used to hate the guy. Somehow, this new generation of wrestlers that is coming through, they all look the same. They all can't cut promos. Not a single one of them. And that includes the new golden boy, Roman Reigns leader. Okay, they're
Oh
making him
god.
look like an absolute fool the way they're booking him. You know, they're making him look like such a fool. Seth Rollins turning him heel and making him cut the little ghost boy promos, bad move. Like, how could you have the Shield and the Wyatts where they were at just before Mania 30 and then have all three of them suck so hard now? Those guys stood out a bit. But the rest of these people who are coming through from NXT and Japan and wherever, they look the same. They can't cut a promo to save their life. The problem is, I'm not interested in watching a wrestling match. I don't want to watch people watch. I want to have a reason to care. And like it or not, John Cena gave you a reason one way or another, right? Mostly, a lot of, especially on the net, we wanted the bastard to lose every match. Okay? Because, and this is a valid criticism of John Cena, he spent a long time burying young talent. I mean, he's not alone. Randy Orton, even to a lesser degree, Brock Lesnar's buried talent. Heaps of people buried talent. But a lot of people who are fans of wrestlers aren't. They can never see that. They can't turn around and go, yeah, well, that's a burial right there. You know, like, it is what it is. Like, to a degree, no John Cena at WrestleMania. That's going to hurt them. And John Cena's hate train would never admit to this. But it's true. You know, it's one less thing to fucking talk about. And by the way, if any of you three people watching want to join, the links in the description or whatever. No, not description. In the comments.
Please join. Let's have some fun. Make this more entertaining. Let's have some fun. More people, the merrier.
Someone called Rohan Bahasa Waledel responded no to hanging out with the wrestling. Why would I give a fuck? I've never heard of that person. Not in my circles. Name
sounds like a fucking retarded.
It's not retarded. It's just he looks like he's from the central part of the world.
You know, you're stuck by the door, so you're ready.
But yeah, Taker. I don't know why, but I kind of see Taker not winning somehow. Like somehow Taker not winning at WrestleMania, and I don't know. If this is his last match, it's kind of disappointing. Because I know you like Triple H, and I know a lot of people out there like Shawn Michaels, but he didn't need to have 3 matches with Triple H, nor did he need to have. Oh no, he didn't have. He only had 2 of Kane, 2 of Michaels. I don't know. Because it's kind of a waste. Because the guy's only there for WrestleMania, and that's pretty much it. Except last year he was there a bit. Same with Lesnar, but didn't help their ratings out, did it? But he looks old. He looked a bit better last year, but he still looks old. You know, when are they going to like let the guy go? I mean, when did he debut? 1990 in the WWF. It's 2016. Guy's been there forever. Like, what? 25 years? It's time that, like, we let The Undertaker move on with his life. Because unlike Daniel Bryan's rabid fan base, as much as I love The Undertaker, I don't want The Undertaker to break his neck and die, basically, or be a vegetable or a cripple, just so I can get another Mania moment. You know, I'm not that fucking weird. But The Undertaker and Shane McMahon, that's going to be a crazy match. It's going to be controversial. There's going to be things happening. There will be interference. I know it. And it'll just, that could be the match of the night and the moment of the night. Whatever happens at the climax of the Hell in the Cell. Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose. They got to do something to make us believe that Ambrose can win, because, yeah, right now it doesn't really look like he's got a chance in hell, and it's a street fight. So let's have some decent spots, but not repetitive spots. The spots that we always see. Oh, to the gut. Oh, to the shoulder. You know, oh, so painful. Like, mix it up. You know, Dean has a chance. Go for Lesnar's leg, trap his leg in the chair and stomp on that sumbitch. Or even better, jump off the top rope, but don't actually stomp it. You know, I'm not a psycho. I don't want him to actually kill Lesnar. But just make it look good. This is WrestleMania. You better pull out the stops. Because as much as WWE think they're invincible and immortal, they're actually not. They can fail. They can go out of business. You know, as much as they shit on their fan base, they will walk away. Just because most of us did it in 2001 doesn't mean like your viewership isn't going down every single year, and it is. You're good there, Rassling Queen?
Oh, I'm good.
You're breathing a little heavily there.
No, I just finished a cigarette. Yeah. I'm out in the garage, so I'm having a smoke while I'm out here.
Yeah. I mean, I expect Brock Lesnar to win that match.
Yes, I really do agree with that, because Dean Ambrose, in my personal opinion, is just like Bray Wyatt. He loses every fucking match.
That's exactly right. And that's where Road Dogg, what he was saying about wins and losses don't matter. Well, that's just not true. You know?
It kind of does, because, in my opinion, if you're going to lose all your matches, you're not really worthy of you're not worthy, in my opinion. But
I
everybody's
agree.
different.
Yeah. But it has to make sense. It's fake, for God's sake.
Yeah, like, a lot of people take this stuff too far. I know it's fake, and it's entertainment. That's why it's WWE. That's what the E stands for in WWE, entertainment. And a lot of these smarks out here don't get it. They don't.
They don't understand why these guys come straight into the company and they can't just beat the face of the company, whether I or anyone else likes it. It's John Cena, #1. He's the #1 guy there. They don't understand why people just don't roll in and kick Cena's ass, then beat Lesnar, and then beat Taker, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
When does that ever happen? You know. But one thing, you know, one thing I am tired of seeing is the new big guy coming in, and he's on a winning rampage, right? And he wins for like 6 months. You know, they've done this before with Rusev and these other guys, right? And I never was behind Rusev. I never liked him. I thought his gimmick was garbage. And him screaming in Bulgarian or whatever it is, it's not cool. The thing that made him cool was his manager. But then they took his manager away and fucked with it, and now they tried to put it back together, and it's just not going to work. So Rusev, you know, I wasn't really behind him, but I wasn't against him. But I could see what was coming, and it happened. He lost. He lost and lost and lost and lost and lost. And after being on a big winning streak, they assassinated any kind of character he had by making him look pathetic. And that's what they do. So that's why I'm sick of the big guy coming in. I think there was a dude on NXT who was on a big winning streak. Pretty big guy on Baron Corbin, I believe that was his name. And he was on a big winning streak, and then I heard he's on a big losing streak, and it's like, really? Like, because, like, yeah, they never come in and win and win and win, go all the way to the top, then win the belt. Wade Barrett, another guy. Umaga, that was another guy. That was years ago, though. But same sort of deal. Oh, this unstoppable force is debut. The only guy I've actually seen pull that off, and they actually went with it, was way back in 2002. Or 3. No, 2002, yes. With the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Yes, Brock Lesnar debuted. He took out the Hardys in a handicap match at Backlash, I believe, or Judgment Day. I believe it was Backlash. He ended up winning the King of the Ring, beating Rob Van Dam, beat The Rock, the face of the company, for the WWE Undisputed title at SummerSlam. Got the snot kicked out of him by Undertaker, but still didn't lose the belt. Then beat Taker in the Hell in the Cell. Then he finally dropped the belt at the end of the year to Big Show. Then he wins the Royal Rumble. Then he wins the title at WrestleMania against Kurt Angle. Now that's the number one year of any rookie I've ever seen. There'll be never another year like that. Only did that for Brock Lesnar, from what I can remember, from the time that I've watched wrestling. So since then, it's never worked out for anyone else. So I don't get why they do it. Like, any thoughts on that, Rassling Queen?
Not. I completely agree with you. I really do. Like Brock Lesnar, that dude's a beast. Dude's a fucking beast.
Yes, and he's got it right. They've got it right because they have him with a manager. And so many wrestlers, like guys who can't talk, okay, they can't talk, but give them some kind of manager. And no, I don't mean Paul Heyman, because that didn't work for anyone else except for Brock. And to a lesser degree, it kind of worked for CM Punk. I thought that was kind of funny, but yeah. There's just like Jericho. Okay, another story that's predictable. I'm kind of tired of seeing Jericho doing this heel turn shit. Comes back. Oh, I'm a face. I'm a face. No, I'm a heel. You're all hypocrites. And while I do enjoy heel Chris Jericho, it's just the same fucking cycle. He's going to wrestle AJ Styles at WrestleMania. That is not special because we've seen them wrestle twice now. They should have saved it. They should have gone for the tag team stuff straight away, but they didn't. You know, there's just so many things that people do that I'm tired of seeing. You know, got to mix it up, got to make it exciting. And,
that's one thing that they're failing at right now.
Well, yeah. And what's up? Here's another thing. Here's another puzzling thing, Rassling Queen. And the Smartbusters sort of brought this up in their latest review. They need to know, and I'm kind of against that too. They shouldn't go out there and say that the show sucks. Like, they shouldn't be admitting to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of stupid. Because if you're going to admit that your show sucks and then do absolutely nothing to change that afterwards, it's again, fuck you to the fans. It's like I've had enough of them saying, oh, you want to see a title match? Oh, you want to see that tonight? You want to see The Undertaker? Huh, no. It's just, what is that? It's just, it's not really a heel thing. It's just fuck you, audience. We got to stop that crap. But do you have any? I don't really have a lot of thoughts for Reigns and Triple H. Here's my thoughts for Reigns and Triple H. Just get it over with. Just do it. Just fucking end it and please move on. Because
go ahead.
I'll just say that they teased it ever since the Shield and Evolution were feuding, right? Triple H is like making a point to point out Reigns and call him out. So it's like, okay, do it. Just please do it. Or have Triple H win and have a swerve. I don't know. But your thoughts on Triple H versus Reigns?
Well, I mean, it's obvious that Reigns is going to get the title again. And of course, I love Triple H, but it's so obvious. And it's like, you know what? Just, like you said, get the match over with. Get this done and move on. But it would be kind of cool, though, like you said, to have them, have Triple H win. But we all know how it's going to go. It's
Yes.
too predictable.
I'm
sorry, it's too predictable. The only thing that, excites me about it is I get to see Triple H wrestle. That's it. That's it. Because I don't really care for the match because I know how it's going to turn out. It's obvious.
Right. And you're not really a fan of Reigns, which is fair enough. I'm not either. But I get it. I'm not complaining out the arse about it. They want to do it, so they can do it. But whatever. But what would be an interesting? You know what? If they swerved us, with 2 matches. All right, 2 matches at Mania. Dean Ambrose beats the absolute Jesus out of Brock Lesnar in some sort of crazy fashion to win the match, right? And I'm like, wow, that was violent. Triple H retains, and then Triple H drops it to Dean Ambrose. Not at the next pay-per-view, but the next night on Raw. Maybe, I don't know. Just something swerving like that. It needs to be unpredictable because, ever since WrestleMania 26, you could pretty much sit there through the card, not even look at the dirt sheets, just sit there and watch the card and then, during the match, yeah, this is going to happen, and then this guy's going to win. And literally, me and 3 friends sat there watching WrestleMania 26, with the exception of the main events, John Cena and Batista and Undertaker Michaels, we're just predicting everything that was happening. It's this is going to happen next, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they need to mix it up. They need to throw some surprises in there. Don't they care about their company? Don't they want to make money?
Obviously not if they're going on air saying that they're shit, that they suck.
And then doing nothing to change that.
Exactly.
It's hey, I'm Shane McMahon. I'm going to say the show sucks, but we're not going to do anything about it, so fuck you. It's kind of
why did you even bother to come back?
Why even point it out?
Exactly.
I don't know. I'd rather see... And there's no John Cena at WrestleMania, and Bonesaw McGraw made me think about this today. I'd rather see The Rock and John Cena in a promo segment than see him really get involved in the Reigns Triple H thing. I'd rather see Triple H and Rock have their own separate thing they're going to do that has nothing to do with Roman. Because aside from the obvious butt hurt from the crowd, it's just, they could use The Rock in better ways when he's there. But next week, I guarantee you that the 3 main events, right? Not all the participants, they won't be there. They won't.
No.
There'll be half of them there. And it'll just be, maybe an exciting or a decent opening segment and then boring. Then please, they need to cut the damn show back to 2 hours. Who has 3 hours to do this shit? You know what I mean? The people who review the show on YouTube, I have respect for them because they sit through the whole fucking show every week. And you and I can't do that.
No.
I used to. I love it how people come at me and say, I can tell you're not really a wrestling fan. I've probably seen more matches than those people and more wrestling events. I watched it not day in, day out, week in, week out. Ever since the Attitude Era, I had 2 breaks. So, blow me. And it's really sad that John Cena is more appealing to me than all these fucking new people coming through. And I don't like John Cena. I don't. But he's more of a star. What stars do they have? I love how they call them superstars now. What stars do they truly have? They got Vince. He's a star. He's definitely a star. John Cena. Brock Lesnar. The Undertaker. Triple H, to a lesser degree. And obviously The Rock, but he's not really an employee. So does he count? I don't think so. They haven't created anyone. They haven't done anything in years. DCX, what's up?
Welcome. Hello.
Oh, DCX, welcome to the show. I'm glad someone joined.
Well, it's tough times.
Indeed. Tough times talking about wrestling. What do you think about WrestleMania, DCX?
I'm not gonna live.
You won't be there? I'm kind of
The
envious of
cancer's
you.
coming very quickly.
I thought you still had 2 more months.
No, that was a couple months ago.
Oh my, time flies. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that.
I have 25 days left.
Enjoy 25 days. You better make the most of them, mate. Shit. Have you got your business all sorted? Everything's all taken care of?
Oh, yes.
You gonna take Peter Gilmore with you?
Oh, indeed.
And those plans are set?
Yeah, I'm gonna slip Peter Gilmore's through.
Oh my, he'll never see that coming. Thought
You
it's too
gotta
late.
creep up on them.
What else has been happening, DCX? Can you believe that Kyle has left us?
It makes me very sad.
He wasn't very kind to us either before he left, was he? I mean, he invited us to his hangout, and then he was sort of grouchy, and he kept muting you, and it was just, I don't know, it just wasn't good enough.
It's all the fast food.
Yeah, it must be.
When you eat all that stuff, you don't feel good.
This is true. This is why you're a legend, DCX. You
Oh,
tell
yes,
it how it is. You tell it how
stay
it
away
is.
from the fast food.
Oh my. No, do you have any?
All the hospital food.
Do you have any thoughts on wrestling, DCX?
What about wrestling?
What do you think of Roman Reigns?
He cured my cancer one time.
He cured it, but he didn't completely cure it.
No, it came back.
Does that mean he's a fraud?
Oh, yes.
Ah, I knew he's. See, we've exposed Reigns here. I can't believe. What about John Cena? Have you gotten in touch with him? Maybe he can save you.
He cured it for 12 months one time.
Oh man, he should be back. But Cena, get down there. There's a child who needs you. All right.
He makes DCX feel good.
John Cena makes all of us feel good because he does it for us, and obviously you. He obviously loves you very much. Yes.
He took me into the hospital closet one time.
Oh my. Was it just the two of you?
Oh, yes.
Oh my.
Oh no. I hope John Cena didn't hurt you, DCX.
He didn't.
Oh my.
He
Well,
just did the five-knuckle shuffle.
The five-knuckle shuffle. Oh my. Was it to the back or the front?
To the back.
Whoa. I don't know how PG that sounds, DCX. Should have been an adult there to keep an eye on him. I'm kind of worried about that.
But I accidentally killed my doctor.
Oh. You killed your doctor?
Oh my.
Well, I mean, was it an accident, or did he just not really do his job properly, so you had to do it? Had to do what you had to do.
I can't say.
Well then, I won't ask any more about the doctor. He probably deserved it, though.
Yeah. I've accidentally killed 45 people.
45?
Oh my
Yeah, it was
god.
still an accident.
I thought it was only 7 or 8 because of the whole house fire thing.
Oh no, I'm pretty vicious.
That's
Plus,
true.
I like being the only kid in the hospital.
And that's right, you did promise to kill the feminists too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I killed a couple of them a few months ago.
Yeah, but you got to take more of them with you before your time is up. Do it for
Yeah, it's about 13 right now.
Well, get to work because the.
Oh, I have my wheelchair and walking cane.
But you also have that switchblade, and you're quick with that switchblade.
Yeah, but I'm 8 years old and I move like a turtle, so it takes a little while for them to die.
Yeah, but you'll still, you'll get the job done because you're a champion.
But the chemo's not working that well.
Oh my. I wish that wasn't so, DCX.
It's very unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, like how you're going to have to kill Peter Gilmore. Like, you've got no choice.
Peter Gilmore's only 5 foot tall.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my. I don't know why, I just thought he was taller than that, but I guess
You
not.
want me to show you a picture?
Oh, you can if you like, yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's only a few inches taller than me.
Oh my. Well, there you go.
Mind you, I'm 4'10", so.
That is true. That is
Me.
yes, that is quite short. But yes, that's DCX. But everyone thinks DCX is a guy called Buck's Critiques Commentaries. I don't know if you've ever heard of Buck's, but it's not Buck. It's a different person. It's an 8-year-old with cancer who's got 25 days to live. He's promised to take out. Yeah, he's going to take out feminism and all this other. He's basically a crusader. He's a legend in this business, in this online business, And DCX is the only one who stepped up to the plate to join the hangout. Because I was literally about to end it before he joined, but I'll give him a little bit. I'll give him time to show us this picture before I end it, because we still have to do shit. I still have to get a few things ready.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. God. It's going to be good.
See how short he is.
Is that woman quite short? The one he's standing next to?
She's 5'5".
Whoa, if she's 5'5", then he is short. Damn.
Yeah, he's 5 foot tall.
Well, I learned something new about Peter Gilmore today. There you go.
Yeah, DCX has all kinds of information on Peter Gilmore.
He keeps saying that you're Bucks, and that's just obviously not the truth. Oh, no, he's gone.
Aww.
DCX, I don't know what happened. But thank you for joining us anyway.
Yes, thank you.
And to everyone who watched this hangout, thank you for watching us and listening to mainly me ramble on about wrestling. And I tried to get the Rassling Queen's comments. It was good that DCX joined us. Gemini was possibly going to join us, but I guess he was too busy. So, yeah, I don't know.
I'll catch up next time.
Yeah, there's always next time. Do you have anything final you want to say, Rassling Queen, before I end this hangout?
Oh, wow, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, DCX.
Hey, DCX.
Did you miss me?
We did. We were just about to end the show.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, don't end the show.
No.
Do you know anyone else who's online? But sorry, of course. But do you have Bucks on?
Hello?
He could be having microphone trouble again. He was having that the other day.
Can you hear me?
I got you.
Yep.
I'm gonna go check Facebook.
Yes, check Facebook. Yeah, we can hang out for a little longer, I guess.
I posted on my stuff that there's a hangout, but I guess nobody wants to join. But oh well.
A few people are watching, but yeah, I guess they're not down to join, which is fair enough, I guess. We're talking about wrestling. I mean, there's literally nothing to talk about as far as wrestling goes. It's just... it's boring.
I just can't.
I can send Robbie Battle the link.
Yeah, he can join if he wants. Hopefully Gemini joins. That'd be interesting. DCX and Gemini in the same hangout.
I hate that faggot.
Maybe you guys can work it out today. I don't know.
No.
Is it not going back? Is it going too far, DCX?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
It's been a bit weird. Okay.
He obsesses over diva wrestling toys.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna pull the plug on this hangout. So, anyone got anything?
Pull the plug on DCX's life.
No, not on your life, DCX. I'm gonna pray for you to live longer because I don't want you to leave the YWC. I wish you were here earlier.
That would be unfortunate.
It would be seriously. It would be annoying. It would make me emotional. Like I would not be happy if you were gone from this community. Now that you've joined it, I don't want you to go. Okay, call me a fanboy. Fine, I'm a fanboy. I'm a fanboy of DCX. There you go.
Everybody's a fanboy of DCX.
Everyone who's like intelligent is.
Yeah, because I have content that connects with the people.
You connect with the people. Alrighty.
Everybody loves me.
They better, or they're gonna get what's coming to them.
Or
Believe it.
I'll cut their throat ear to ear.
You heard it from the man himself. He's gonna cut you from ear to ear, and he ain't lying. Like this is not a joke. Ugh. Looks like I'm dying too. Alrighty, I'm gonna shut down this hangout for now and go get ready for some stuff. The DCX, thank you so much for joining me in Rassling Queen.
No problem.
And you have yourself a magnificent day, sir. Anything you guys want to say before I kill this?
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye, wrestling fans, you sons of bitches.